Hi, good morning. Early signs of cerebral palsy. Well, cerebral palsy has a lot of different actions right in the beginning, and one of them is the hands. When you're doing something really nice and open, your baby will be going against gravity and going against gravity. This is some of the things we're covering this week in the reflex course. So there's no purposeful movement. They're just there to, again, people think it's open and close, palmar plantar, right? But what you're looking for is, again, it's that going against gravity. Breathing is your first one, and then you're going into your hands and your vision and all that sort of stuff. But the hands will start out, and almost like they're like seaweed in water, and you'll see that, right? What you will see with cerebral palsy is, and other things too, by the way. When we're talking about early signs, we've got to combine all these. So I did a video yesterday. Now we're going into this, and yesterday's video was applied force, but now we're going into the hands. So when the hands don't want to open, now your baby will always have instances like when they're sleeping or whatever that the hands will be closed. But we can feel this. We close our hands like this and we feel the rotation, right? Now go in one index fingers and feel the rotation, right? Now go in two index and feel the rotation, right? And then you can go the whole way where it's fisted and feel what happens. And especially to, which we're going to talk about tomorrow, the commitment of the wrist, adding into that, the combination is what you really want to avoid. Excuse me. With cerebral palsy, the wrist will either commit or they'll commit, but that ability to go in and out. Like I said, we'll cover that tomorrow. But when you're looking at a child, and it should be, like they'll look like, and that's why I don't like the swaddling, because it's not just the hands, right? And this is where people get confused with reflexes. Guys, it's your arms, it's all of this, it's their ability to do all these just wonderful movements. And again, they went from a frictionless environment, which is a womb, they're now going into a friction environment. And so they really have to learn how to play with that friction in a way that's functional. And so when they're here, and then you'll start to see maybe even like a little clonus or those kind of things. That's not a good sign, because they're just working so, like gravity's literally trying to push them down. And you're it's like, imagine with development during this stage, it's sort of like you have an imaginary bully on top of you and you're trying to do these things and you're just trying so hard to get that person off of you, right? That's where the development is really starting to deviate with your child. This is what we're trying to avoid, but if not, at least that you're knowledgeable of to what you can do about it. Thanks.